and today I just wanted to very briefly demonstrate the differences between our three most popular alloys. We have our red brass, yellow brass, and gold brass bells. And I'd like to play a small snippet from one of my favorite pieces, Gymnastics. So, that is our yellow lightweight bell. The thing that I really love about the yellow bell is I find it just to be incredibly efficient. It is easy for me to play, and granted, this is the bell that I always play, so I might be a little biased, but it's going to carry very easily to the back of the hall. Articulations, which we'll do a separate video on, articulations are very easy to get this nice point to it, and there's a brilliance of sound that carries without having to work too hard. And why work harder? So that is our yellow brass bell. The other thing about yellow brass, which I really like, is that I find it to be very nimble and very responsive. And so now we have our red brass bell. All right, so same passage from Dual Gymnastics, but this time on a lightweight red brass bell. So that was our lightweight red brass bell. And I just wanted to really quickly say, equipment is totally different for everyone. What I feel might be completely different from what you feel. And these are just my views. And the wonderful thing about being able to create a custom horn is that you can find the thing that actually works best for you. So take what I say with a grain of salt, and feel free to comment below with your thoughts and opinions and what you hear. I'd actually be very curious. So let's get back to the red brass bell. The red brass bell to me just has a really beautiful color palette. Whereas the default for yellow is brilliant, red, you have a lot of flexibility with what you can do with it. It just needs time to develop. So it's like a tzatziki or ribs that you leave overnight to marinate. The sound needs space to develop, and you find this wonderful responsiveness out in the back of the hall to what the player is doing. Red brass bells I find to just be this kind of journey in color, which now as I say it out loud sounds really pretentious, but that is what I found with red brass bells. So let's go to a gold brass bell. And once again, Dual Gymnastics on a gold brass bell. So that's a lightweight gold brass bell. With gold brass bell, I feel like the default sound is very warm, it's very round. It has a width to it that makes it very easy to blend with the section. Your section mates are going to be able to hear you very well. I love gold brass because it's not going to light up super quickly like yellow might or even red might, but it's going to keep you kind of reined in. You're going to have to work really hard to overblow gold brass. So if red brass was like tzatziki, and then maybe I'd say gold brass is sort of like a nice chocolate, milk dark chocolate. And from behind the horn, I feel like I don't have to worry about the horn getting away from me. So these are just a couple of my thoughts. Again, equipment is totally up to you and really what works best for you. At the end of the day, you want to find a horn that allows you to create the voice that you hear in your head outside for people. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and thanks so much for listening, you guys.